Wikiprocedure.com welcomes you for another session on how to obtain a birth certificate in Andhra Pradesh. The link provided below here will help you in reaching our site wikiprocedure.com and the page Andhra Pradesh obtain a birth certificate. Here in this page we have given detailed procedure along with information and instructions which are very vital for a new applicant to complete this procedure at ease. In this page we have given few links for external websites and few forms which are very important for completing the procedure. The importance of these links will be known to you in the due course of our presentation. Today the list of items covered in this session includes the need for birth certificate, documents required, how to apply, eligibility, validity, fees, processing time, offices and contacts, online resources, and other information. Today this procedure is sponsored by wikiprocedure.com for you. Let us see the need for birth certificate. Actually, birth certificate is a government proof for a person's birth, which will give witness for the proof of age in respect of employment, education, and other benefits, even for casting vote. So this birth certificate is the vital and primary basic document required for an individual in India to establish his identity in different forms. Birth certificate is a vital document at various stages in life to prove age, nationality, and is must while applying for passport, education, health purpose, and employment. A birth certificate is the most important identity document that makes it possible for anyone in possession of it to benefit from a gamut of services offered by the Indian government to its citizens. Let us see the documents required if the birth take place at a dispensary, we call it dispensary, like hospital. The register record is enough for them, because the hospital, they will maintain a register which will write the time and date of birth of a child with their parents' name, especially the mother name. Address proof like voter ID, driving license, etc. of the parents, Aadhaar card of the parents. If the birth take place at home, for instance, the citizen has to approach the local body and inform it in writing that such thing has happened, meaning the birth took place at that time. Then it will be verified and the certificate will be issued. Application is to be made in prescribed format of Form 2, name of the parent, date of birth of the child, location of residence, certificate of doctor or hospital discharge certificate is required. In case of delayed registration, meaning if it is not registered immediately, an affidavit from the judicial magistrate or notary is required indicating the date and place of birth, name of parents, and evidence of the event of birth. In case you have applied after a month but within a year, you have to obtain a permission from the additional district registrar, therefore BDO of concerned taluka. In case applied after 1 year, need to obtain an order from executive magistrate, and copy of the said order is required to be attached with the prescribed application form. So the entire thing is, after the birth, within 21 days, you have to inform it to the concerned authorities and make the proper arrangement to get it registered in order to avoid these hassles. Let us see how to apply. To apply for a birth certificate, you must first register the birth. The birth has to be registered with the concerned local authority within 21 days of its occurrence by filing up the form prescribed by the registrar. Normally, the dispensaries or hospitals where the birth takes place maintain a register, and the same is sent to the local bodies at regular intervals to register the same. Once it reaches the municipality or MRO, the concerned citizen has to approach the authority and apply for the certificate on any working day to get it done. In case the birth has not been registered within the specific time of its occurrence, the certificate is issued after due police verification ordered by the revenue authorities, because some malpractice might lead to unwanted fuss. How to apply it through Me Seva Center? Me Seva Center is one of the very good service provider for such related activities. Application for birth certificate can be collected from Me Seva Center. The following link will help you in reaching the nearest Me Seva Center. Application can be downloaded from the following link and the direct link for the form. All these three links I will show you right now. So the first link will take you to the Me Seva Center. Please use that link to reach the page of this sort and select the district according to your choice. You will get the details of the operator as well as his phone number. Next is the general form link, where you have different forms for different usage. So now we are concerned with the registration of birth certificate, registration of birth and getting the certificate, and this is the direct form which we have to download, print and use it for this procedure. Fill the application form and submit the same along with the documents mentioned to the Me Seva operator. Once he receives your document, he will do the online processing of data entering into the system and uploading the scanned copy of the document. Upon successful completion, you will be given an application number and the transaction number in your mobile number. So please keep it safely. Birth certificate will be issued if the details match with hospital records. With the help of the application number and the transaction number which just I have explained, you can access the link here to know what is the status of your birth certificate after application. Eligibility. Any citizen or foreigner who is born in the state of Andhra Pradesh is eligible for this procedure. Validity. Birth certificate is valid forever. Fees. At Me Seva Center, rupees 15. Within GHMC limits 25. Within AP, outside GHMC, rupees 40. Within India, rupees 60 is the fees collected for this procedure. Processing time 7 to 14 working days from the date applied. It will, if all details are valid and appropriate. Officers and contacts. The Director ESD Me Seva, Vishnu Nagar, Gunadala, Vijayawada 4. Landline, fax number, email ID and helpline are provided here for the individual's personal queries. And also the link provided here will take you to the contact page which we have seen already. Again I am showing it to you. This is the page it will open on clicking this link. Online resources, we have seen the form link, we have seen the online contacts link. This is the authorized agent details link which will be useful for an applicant in Andhra Pradesh to communicate them over the phone before reaching the office with all the details for the regular happening. All the information provided in these websites are very much useful for completing the procedure. So we have provided them at appropriate places as links in order to save your valuable time. Other information. In order to get Indian citizenship for a child born to Indian parents in a foreign country, the birth of the child is to be registered at the nearest Indian embassy or consulate, and thereafter or at the same time the parents can apply for a issue of an Indian passport for the child. For more information, kindly contact the Indian embassy or consulate in your jurisdiction or visit their website. Thank you once again for visiting wikiprocedure.com to know how to obtain a birth certificate in Andhra Pradesh.